I'm Ben Proven, Director of Hangar6 here at First Flight Venture Center, and I wanted to talk a little bit about some different use cases for getting prototypes made. I think when most people think prototypes, they think of the obvious use case, which is just getting an early stage product or technology made so you can test it, you can learn from it, you can iterate on it, and that really is the primary use for prototyping. But there are other use cases that aren't always thought of. One of the most important one that we see is proof of concept, something that maybe isn't the fully functioning or even at all functioning prototype that can be used to put in front of potential customers or partners or investors to raise capital, that gets the idea across of what you're trying to build, but perhaps you're at an early enough stage where you know you're not going to be able to get the full prototype made. So one of the things that 3D printing in particular is great for is helping to communicate and design and learn what the ultimate form factor needs to be. For example, we're working on a health device right now where the actual prototype is quite bulky. There's a lot we're doing in terms of components and the actual control system that just is hard to miniaturize at this stage of the process and with the budget in place. But we are able to create a 3D model and 3D print an actual handheld prototype that starts to communicate the ultimate form factor that this might take. And sometimes that visceral prototype that you can hold in your hands and you can touch and you can feel helps inspire the imagination of where the technology could go eventually. So I share that just to say there are different ways to approach prototyping, different uses and use cases that prototyping can fulfill. And we always like inspiring our entrepreneurs and founders to know there's a lot of ways we can use advanced modern digital manufacturing technology to accelerate that process, whether it's on the technology side or more on the business development side.